I can't stop thinking about Chad. How much I truly do care about him. If only I hadn't promised Simone that I would stay away from him if she would survive the hit and run. I mean, we'd be together right now, you know?
But he still loves you, Whitney, and you love him. Don't let a promise that you made to Simone that she didn't even hear keep you and Chad from being together.
No, Chad, I just don't think you should give up hope. You know, it's obvious Whitney still has feelings for you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. I mean, Whitney can't get past the stupid promise she made to Simone after the hit and run.
Right, that if Simone lives, Whitney won't see you anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I can get that Whitney doesn't want to hurt her sister, but there was never nothing between us to begin with, man. Except in Simone's imagination. Dude, me and Whitney should have just come clean with Simone a long time ago.
You know, maybe things will change.
After all this time? Dude, I'm not holding my breath. So what about you and Teresa?
There is no me and Teresa anymore.
I know, but... Dude, she still loves you, man. And I know you still love her. Hey, look at me. Can you swear to me that it's completely over between you and Teresa?
That's an interesting choice of words, calling your grandnephew a living doll. Are you sure that wasn't a gaffe, a slip, the truth?
I know, Moss. It's just a figure of speech. You've heard it before, haven't you?
It's Reese, and I don't believe you.
You've changed your name?
Now, what are you doing here anyway? At your age, there's no way you know any hip new dances, or have the bone density to do any of them.
That's what you think, is it, Ross?
Yes, that's what I think, Aunt Tabby.
Well, I guess it's time for me to prove you wrong yet again. Fasten your seatbelt, Ross. You're in for a bumpy ride.
I didn't know any better. I would think that Kay was behind the way Charity's acting. I know, me too. It's... Look, you and I both know that there is no way that Kay could possibly turn Charity into a totally different person. It's just... It doesn't happen. I don't get it.
All right. What's your problem?
My problem? My problem is that your job is to help me get next to Miguel. Not to make him so upset that all he wants to do is be alone.
I did everything that you said. I was mean as a snake to him.
All right, well, then we need a new trick, okay? All right, well, just listen carefully.
Well, you know, I'm gonna let you get some rest. And thank you again for forgiving me, for saying all those terrible things to you, and for cursing you. It really means a lot to me.
Grace is without a doubt the most kind-hearted person I've ever met. God, I hate myself for letting you blackmail me. Forcing me to pretend to be Grace's first husband so that you can break up her marriage to Sam?
Get over it, David. Do the job I brought you here to do.
I didn't think you were the devil before. I do now.
Sam, what if Ivy hired David to pose as Grace's husband? And John really isn't their son?
Honey,
I know you hate and despise the Cranes, but this is going too far.
No, sweetheart, I don't think so.
I had my suspicions about David when he first arrived in Harmony. But I checked his story out with the Hall of Records in Hartford. They have a marriage license.
Can't records be fixed?
Of course they can. It wouldn't be easy. It takes someone with connections. Someone with power. Money.
And Sammy, who do you think has all of these things? Ivy Crane. This is exactly something that she can and would do.
Bye-bye, Ivy. This time I've got you. Oh, DC took the bait. And now Sam is gonna go fishing and find out it is all true. And you'll be caught. And this time, you are gonna fry.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I mean it, Whitney. You shouldn't let a promise that you made to Simone keep you and Chad apart.
This is all such a mess.
But it doesn't have to be. You love Chad, and he loves you. You still have a chance to be with him. You can still be with the man that you love. I can't. I've blown all my chances. I'll never be with Ethan again. There's nothing that I can do to get him back. But there is so much that you can do to be with Chad. You just gotta do it, Whitney.
Alright, so be honest with me. You sure it's completely over with you and Teresa?
You know, Teresa asked me the same thing. She told me how sorry she was, and she was desperate for me to give her a second chance.
A second chance? Dude, I'm sorry, but that girl can't count.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Teresa. No matter how many chances I give her, she's always gonna ask for one more. And I can't do that, Chad. You know, I told her if she lied to me again, it was over, but she still lied to me. And Teresa didn't tell me that she slept with Julian or that she got pregnant by him. You know, I can't live with a woman who lies to me, who doesn't learn from her mistakes. It hurts like hell to end things with Teresa, but this time it's over.
Timmy taught his Aunt Tabby everything she knows.
Wow, can you teach us?
Sure, just get in line. There's plenty of Timmy to go around.
You're hardly in sync, Ross. Get those two left feet in gear. Come on, I've only just begun to dance.
What do you think? Are you sure you want me to go through with this? It's really gonna hurt. I know, but I don't mind a little pain if it's gonna help make Miguel mine. And I think this stunt ought to do the trick.
Grace asked you to forgive her for all the unkind things she said. For cursing you over the loss of her baby. How can you not be moved by that? How can Grace's kindness and goodness not affect you?
Because Grace is a fool to think I buy her act for 1 minute. No one is as good as she pretends to be.
You're wrong, Ivy. Grace is that good. You're just too mean and cynical to know it.
Stop judging me, David, and just do the job I hired you to do.
No, no more. I will not hurt someone as good as Grace.
Yes, you can, and you will. Or I will ruin you, David, and you know I have the power to do it. I will destroy your life. I will destroy your relationship with your son. You will lose everything.
Julian isn't the only Crane who deserved to die.
Get out. Leave me alone. Destroy Sam and Grace's marriage, David, or I will destroy you.
You think David works for Ivy?
Think about it, Sam. Ivy couldn't get you to leave Grace, so she hires David to get Grace to leave you for him.
Even if that's true, it's not gonna work. Grace and I love each other very much, and our marriage is rock solid. David isn't a threat to us.
Sam, what are you thinking about?
Nothing. Look, it's like I said. David isn't a threat to Grace and me.
TC, I have to agree with Sam. Grace told David that she wanted the marriage annulled, that she wants to stay with Sam and the kids. He hasn't fought her on it.
Yeah, sweetheart, but he hasn't given her the annulment papers yet.
But all the evidence says that David's legit.
What about John?
What about him?
John, David, I mean, this whole thing is a lie. This whole thing is a lie that has been manufactured and manipulated by Ivy Crane to break up your marriage to Grace. Sam, and if this woman wins, that means you're free. You're free to be with Ivy.
You are toast, Ivy. Burnt toast.
So you love Chad. I mean, doesn't it bother you to see some girl just flirting with him like that? No, it's no big deal, girl. Kelly's just being friendly. A little too friendly, if you ask me. Jess, it's okay. Chad is not interested in her. I mean, he loves me. He's just waiting until I turn 18 to make his move. He knows that my father's not gonna let me get involved with some guy until then. He said that? No. But I know that that's the reason why he acts the way that he does. What else could it be?
Everything's unbelievable.
Yeah, Reese is barely able to keep up with her.
Thank you, Ross. I haven't danced like that in over 300 years.
Chad. Hey, I wanted to give Charity and Miguel a chance to be together tonight.
Oh. Yeah, actually, Miguel was telling me that they were having a hard time of it lately.
Yeah. So what I was hoping is you could play a slow song, something kind of romantic, so that when Charity and Miguel are dancing next to each other, you could ask us to do a partner switch, and then we could switch places with the partner that's closest to us.
So that Miguel and Charity get a chance to dance together.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll do it. You know, I mean, anything for two people in love, right?
Thanks, Chad. You'll be helping two people in love, all right? Just
Not the two people you think.
You're suggesting that John's posing as Grace's son from her marriage to David?
Maybe when Ivy saw that David alone couldn't break up your marriage, she had to raise the stakes. I mean, bring in a kid that's gonna pull on Grace's heartstrings or something.
There isn't any proof that John or David have anything to do with Ivy.
Honey, we found David in Ivy's room earlier. We overheard her say that she would destroy him if he didn't do what she wanted.
She was ordering him to get her some more pain pills.
No, honey, I don't buy that. I think there's something more going on between these two. And I think I know what it is.
Thanks to me for suggesting it.
I mean, look how long it took for Ivy to bring out the truth about Ethan's paternity. Years. Think how many bullets this woman had to dodge for that. Finding an imposter to break up a marriage is like a cakewalk for someone like her.
But Sam checked out David's story and it proved true.
Honey, records can be doctored. People can be paid to lie. Especially when money's no object. Now, guys, I think the only way to know the truth is to have a DNA test. This way we will know for sure if John is or is not Grace and David's son.
They're on to you, Ivy. They know exactly what you're up to.
You've missed 2 chances to tell Chad that you want to be with him, in spite of the promise that you made to Simone. Don't miss out altogether. Don't lose out on love when you don't have to.
What if it's already too late? What if I've already lost him, Teresa?
Lost him? Wait, when did you ever fight to keep him?
But let's not forget about Kelly.
Honey, how can you be so fearless playing tennis and not when it comes to living your life?
Excuse me?
If you fought for Chad like I fought for Ethan, you'd win, Whitney. I know you would.
Even if you're right. Okay, I don't even have time for a relationship right now. Okay, I need to focus on my tennis. I mean, did you know that I'm climbing up in ranks? I didn't tell you that because I am. And my father is so proud of me. It's gonna be great.
That's good. So,
Yeah.
so tennis means more to you than Chad.
All I'm saying is that I don't want to get distracted. And I really think Chad's gonna be fine. You know, he seems real interested in Kelly.
You're the one Chad loves, Whitney. Not Kelly. Not Simone. You. So stop looking for excuses and learn from my mistakes. Okay, I lost the man that I love with all of my heart, and I will have to live with that every day for the rest of my life. Don't lose out on love when you don't have to. It's a mistake you will regret every day the rest of your life.
God, Tabitha is an incredible dancer. Her energy and stamina alone is just unbelievable. Oh my God, she must take aerobics.
It's not aerobics. Didn't you hear what she said?
No, Reese, what'd she say?
Tabitha said she hadn't danced like that in over 300 years. By her own admission, she's a witch.
She's just pulling your leg.
She knows that you think that she's ancient and she's using it to tease you.
No, Tabitha is a witch, a 300-year-old witch. Unless she's lying about her age like she lies about everything else.
Oh boy, here we go again. What?
Yo everyone, what up, what up? This is your DJ Chad here, wishing you a happy Valentine's Day. Hoping you're having fun out on the dance floor. Listen up, we're gonna change the tempo a bit and slow things down for you. So, for all you young sweethearts out there, this one is dedicated to you. A nice and slow dance song.
Take my hand, I will wait.
Come on, let's dance.
Sorry, Kay, but I'm not in the mood.
But I asked Chad to do a couple switch just for you.
I don't get it.
When we're dancing your charity, he's gonna ask everybody to switch partners. That way you guys have a chance to dance together.
You did that for me.
Yeah. I'd do anything for you.
You're a really good friend, Kay. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, I'll always be here for you, no matter what.
Did you see the look that passed between Kay and Zombie Charity? Those two are up to something. I don't know what it is yet, but I have a feeling it's something terrible.
David, unless you have succeeded in breaking up Sam and Grace's marriage, go away. Just do the job I hired you to do.
That's not gonna happen, Ivy. Your perfect little plan is about to blow up in your face.
What are you talking about?
Well, you see, TC's come up with the most amazing theory. And he's downstairs right now sharing it with Sam and Eve.
If this is about my alleged involvement with Julian's murder, I can assure you...
No, it's not that. No, he's suggesting that, perhaps, I'm a fraud, hired by you to break up Sam and Grace.
What? How could a lummox like TC come up... Oh, Becca. That copperhead snake. Oh, this is her doing.
And it'll be your undoing. You see, TC suggested that John get a DNA test to prove whether or not he's Grace's and my son.
No. There has to be a way out of this. Just think there has to be a way.
I almost hope there isn't.
What about John? He'll be devastated to learn that Grace isn't his mother.
Yeah, well, it'll hit John hard to find out the truth, but it's better that he know now than before he gets more time to grow close to Grace.
No, you have got to stop this, David. Do you hear me?
Are you kidding? I can't wait. I'm fed up with this lie. I'm fed up with hurting someone as good as Grace.
What about Grace? You'll lose any chance you might have with her when the truth comes out.
Yeah, I realize that. But it'll almost be worth it. To watch you be exposed as the relentless, manipulative homewrecker that you are.
Sammy, a DNA test will prove whether or not John is Grace and David's son. If he is, David's legit. If he isn't...
Then Ivy will have reached an all-time low.
Well, it's Grace I'm worried about. She's accepted John as her son. I can't ask her to make him take a DNA test. Come on, guys, it would kill her.
And learning she's been set up wouldn't? Sam, I know you don't want to hurt Grace, but if this were any other case you were working on, you would want to know the truth. You would demand to have a DNA test.
Damn right I would.
Sammy, do it. You and Grace deserve to know the truth. Do it before Grace gets too close to John.
What is all this about John not being my son?
Please, take what I'm saying to heart. When you find love, you've got to hang on to it. Don't let it go. If you do, you'll regret it the rest of your life.
That is some party going on next door.
Could you believe the way that Tabitha lady was dancing?
It's the DJ. Chad's music is awesome.
Tabitha is dancing at the youth center. This, we've got to see. Come on.
I don't know. You know, it's getting pretty late. I think I'm just gonna go home.
We'll just go home and change and then pop in at the party.
Oh, please admit it. You don't want me to see Tabitha. You want me to go there and talk to Chad.
Yeah.
Look, just forget it. All right, he's probably there with Kelly.
If he is, it's only because he can't be with you.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
Well, I do, Whitney. Look, Chad loves you, okay? And you love him. That means that there is still hope for you two.
Look, I already told you I need to concentrate on my tennis right
Well,
now.
fine then. If tennis is your life, then you've got nothing to lose by going to the party.
Yeah, nothing but my pride and my dignity if Chad is all tight with Kelly.
Okay, stop being so negative, Whitney. When two people love each other the way you and Chad do, anything is possible. Now, come on. Come on.
All right.
Joe.
Why are you saying John is not my son? I mean, how could he not be?
Grace, honey, don't get upset. John probably is your son. It's just we don't have any proof.
Oh, well, why do we need proof? I mean, what's going on here?
TC was suspicious the way Ivy was acting with David earlier.
I think Ivy threatening to destroy him is more than his refusal to get her pain medication.
TC thinks it's possible that Ivy hired David to come to Harmony with the sole purpose of breaking our marriage up.
What?
Think about it, Grace. Ivy tried to get you away from Sam and she couldn't. Now she's using David to get you away from Sam.
But everything that David has said from the beginning has been true. You had checked out everything.
But TC thinks that with enough money and influence, power, anything can be faked.
Like when the government gives people in the witness protection program whole new identities.
Well, but Ivy? I mean, come on, she is in too much pain to conceive and execute such a complex plot.
But Ivy was in perfect health when David first came to town.
And since he couldn't break us up, TC thinks that Ivy brought John in to team up with David. She knows having his son would help ease the pain of us losing our
Oh, come
baby.
on. Look, I don't believe this.
Look, I don't believe it either. But on the other hand, we don't have rock-solid proof that John really is your son. Now, TC thinks it's best that John take a DNA test just to make sure. And I think it makes sense to put any doubts to rest.
You think we should take a test?
Yes, I do.
Well, no, Sam. And TC, I am sorry. But I think it is your anger at the Cranes that's making you come up with something this outlandish. And John is my son. I am sure of it.
Well, here's someone who would know the truth. Whatever that is.
Ethan, I'm sorry. I should have talked you into coming here tonight. It's obvious you don't want to be around a big bunch of people, especially with all you've been through with Teresa.
No. Gwen, I'm sorry. You know, you're right. I need to go out. I need to be with people. I need to have fun. You know, it's the only way I'm going to get over Teresa and get on with my life. So, how about a dance? Like we used to.
Absolutely. Is something wrong?
No. It's just that some people here might not necessarily be with the right people. I don't know, it's like Cupid's playing some kind of a bad joke.
Kay's definitely up to something. I can see that wicked gleam in her eye.
Kay's wicked, all right. She froze to me because it's charity.
Look at the big picture, lad. If Kay is successful in keeping Miguel for herself, then you might stand a chance with charity. 50-50. An infinitesimally small chance, but...
Timmy will take it.
All right, all you lovebirds out there, we're gonna spice things up a little bit. We're gonna play a little game called Switch. It's a very easy game to play. What I want each couple to do is stop dancing for a moment, and then I want you to switch partners with the couple nearest you to experience how the other half lives.
All right. So what, I'm supposed to dance with you now? Just my luck. Come on, Charity. Everybody's got to switch.
This is so lame.
I think it's nice. You know, it's been a long time since we've danced like this.
Yeah? There's a reason for that. Because we shouldn't be together.
Yes, we should.
Why aren't you listening to me? Is it because you're selfish? Or stubborn? Or both?
Look, I don't mean to pressure you. Okay, I know that you're having a hard time dealing with your premonitions.
No. I'm having a hard time dealing with you.
Okay, well, I can't help it. I love you. And I just want you to know that I'll always be here for you.
Well, that's reassuring.
Why did Kay let Zombie Charity dance with Miguel if she wants Miguel for herself?
Must be part of Kay's plan. She and Zombie Blondie must be setting Miguel up for something. I don't know what it is yet, but I can't wait to see what happens next.
I have to stop Sam and Grace from learning the truth about David. Oh, damn that bitch, Rebecca. I know this is her doing. I know she set off this time bomb. Well, I have worked too long and too hard to undermine Grace and Sam's marriage to let my plan fail now. Oh, no.
Tell you the truth about what, TC?
Tell us if you're working for Ivy. Tell us if she hired you to play Grace's husband in hopes of trying to get Sam back.
You don't pull any punches, do you?
Just answer
Would you just stop it, both of you? But David shouldn't be treated like this when he's been nothing but kind and decent to me.
I hope I haven't missed anything.
He shouldn't be questioned like a common criminal.
We can't trust him to tell the truth anyway.
Like TC said, there is a way to find out if David is Grace's husband and John is their son, a DNA test.
Grace, you don't have to agree to this. I know how happy having John in your life has made you, all right? I don't want to take that away from you.
No, TC raised a doubt about John being my son. I believe he is, but if there's any question and we need to get to the proof, then let's just get on with it.
Are you sure?
Look, I believe that I am John's mother. But you need hard evidence. You're a cop. And I know that that will eat away at you, and I think it'll eat away at our marriage if we don't know for sure. So we will ask John to take a DNA test, and we will find out for once and for all that I am John's mother.
So how do you feel about that, David? Do you object of John taking a DNA test?
You know, you're still a great dancer.
Well, guess all those years at the cotillion paid off.
Oh, do you remember our first cotillion? I got stuck with that guy with the sweaty palms.
Yeah, Harold Andrews. Sticky. To his friend.
Yes, that was him. Oh, God, thank God you stepped in so I didn't have to dance with him.
Well, I wish I could take credit for that, but I think our mothers were responsible for the switch.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
And me either. But I'm glad they did it.
So am I.
You know, I can't believe I let you talk me into this.
Wait, deep down, I know that you want to work things out with Chad, and this could be your chance.
You know what? I think we should just leave.
Why? What's wrong?
Okay, well, I've wasted enough time dancing with you, so.
Charity, why are you acting like this?
I was set up. And I know exactly who's responsible for my getting stuck with you.
Stuck?
She's not getting away with it.
Charity, where are you going?
This is it to me. Something big's about to happen.
Charity, hi.
So any objections to John taking the DNA test?
No, not at all.
He's bluffing.
You're welcome to have John take a DNA test.
Grace, are you sure about this?
We need to erase any doubt for once and for all.
You're right, Grace. It's best to end this nightmare now before you're more hurt in the end.
Well, I'll just make arrangements to give John a DNA test.
And we'll prove if he's David and Grace's son. And if he's not, I was right. David is working for Ivy.